Hi, this is Mike Murphy, author of The Creation Frequency, and congratulations on buying this little mini course on how to write a powerful intention and make 2023 your best year yet. And also, welcome to my home in Medellin, Colombia. Bienvenidos. Now, the reason that we gave you a copy, electronic version of Love Unfiltered, a book I wrote in 2014 or published in 2014, is because I don't want to waste a lot of time in this little mini course introducing myself to you, where I was when I learned this information in 1982. And so in the book, in the first chapter, there's a segment that says how I got from here to there and how you can too. So I don't care where you are. When I met the Mystery Man in 1982, I was a lost soul. I had an alcohol problem, a drug problem, a gambling problem. I didn't have an 8th grade education. I was 24 years old. I had no future. I was deeply in debt. I had no job. I was a mess. And a guy in a 12-step program said, Mike, I've never seen anybody as messed up as you, but I might know somebody that can help. So in the book, Love Unfiltered, I want you to read about the Mystery Man in 1982, what he taught me. And I'm just because today I'm just giving you the wham bam thank you man version on how to write powerful intentions. And then I'm going to give you the magic sauce on how to make 2023 an amazing year for you. So hopefully you've read those two stories and you understand where I'm coming from. If you haven't, stop right now. Get the book out. It'll take you 10, 15 minutes. Understand how messed up I was, because I was in a lot worse shape than you are, I promise you. And secondly, understand the process that I went through with the Mystery Man and how brilliant he was. So stop right now. Go look at those two things. Take you 10, 15 minutes, then come back to this video. So imagine, over 40 years ago, at 24 years old, I met the Mystery Man. And he said, Mike, you come here 1 hour a week for 7 weeks, and I promise you, you'll get everything that you want in your life. Well, I mean, I didn't believe it. I didn't buy it. And more importantly, it was $50 an hour, okay, $50 a week, and I didn't have 50 cents. And $50 back then was like $5,000 today. So, but you know what? There was just something in my gut. And plus I had no other choices, no other options. So I said, hey man, let's give this a shot and see what happens. So we're gonna dive deep into this, how to write a powerful intention, and then I'm gonna show you the magic sauce. So now also keep in mind, I spent the last 40 years studying this subject matter, studying the law of attraction from all the great teachers, studying how to write a powerful intention and how to manifest what you truly desire. So everything I'm going to give you today in the next 5-10 minutes is so powerful, so rich. It works, I promise you, and I'm going to prove it to you. So please, get a pen out, get a piece of paper, take some notes. We're going to go to work, print out your little workbook that we gave you, and let's get to work, and let's write some powerful intentions, and let's create the life of your dream. Meat and the potatoes is really writing the intentions and then recording and listening to it. So let's get into that. I call that the meat and the potatoes, all this. But before we start, let's talk a little bit about balance. The first thing the Mystery Man taught to me, he said, Mike, listen, you got to have balance in your life. Let's say you become a billionaire, but you're dying of cancer because you didn't take care of your body. Let's say you become a billionaire and your kids hate you and want nothing to do with you, and so now you can't see your grandkids. So you got to create balance. So that's the first thing he started with. So we sat down at his kitchen table and we took my life and we created 6 areas that I wanted to write powerful intentions around. Okay, so I'm going to show you on the screen right now what those 6 intentions were. And first and foremost, I'd walked out on my 6-month-old baby daughter, my wife, and now I'm 3 years divorced. I'm heartbroken, and I want my wife back. And she hates my guts, and she wants nothing to do with me. All she wants is her $200 monthly child support payment. So that was my first intention. He said, okay, Mike, what else you want? Well, I want to own my own business, and I want to make a lot of money. And I gave him a specific amount. We're going to get into that in a minute. I want great health. I want to be able to run a marathon. And I want to own my own house. And I was 3 months behind on my rent. And I want to build a boys' home and help troubled youth. These were the balance in my life, and contribution is a big part of this. So we create this balance. He says, okay, now what we're going to do is every week we're going to write an intention of one of these areas of your life. So now imagine, when I was 24 years old, what I wanted to manifest. Well, I didn't have any money, so I needed money. I didn't have a career, I needed a career. So there's a lot of things I needed to manifest at a 24-year-old man. Today I'm 65. I don't need to manifest money because I've been doing it all these years. Now I have plenty of money. What I really need now is better health, more energy, because I'm 65 years old. So my point is, you're in different areas of your life. So you can't just take my 6 areas when I was a 24-year-old man. You can't take my 6 areas when I'm a 65-year-old man. So you need to create your 6 areas to create balance in your life. What's going to serve you? What's going to feed your soul? What's going to feed your mind? What's going to feed your body and make you feel whole and complete so that you can go out into the world every day and create the life of your dreams? Okay, great. So you got the 6 areas of your life. So you're going to create a balanced life. I'm super excited for you. And that's super powerful, believe me. Balance is super important in this world. Okay, but now I want you to prioritize those 6 areas, those 6 things that you want to create, and pick one, okay? Because we're going to only focus on one today, and I want you to pick the most important one. Obviously, to me, back in the day, was getting my wife and my kid back, okay? And also creating my own business, because why do I want my own business? That equals freedom. So I really want that for you as well. Freedom is a powerful gift, and when you get freedom and you have money, you can really make something happen in your life. So I want this for you. Okay, so pick that one. Okay, so now you got that one intention, and that's what we're going to focus on writing. So let's get into the tips for writing a powerful intention. The intention creation formula. Number 1, it has to be written as if it already exists. Why? Because there is no difference between imagination and reality. Here's the truth about your life. You've been using the law of attraction since the day you were born, okay? You've been manifesting everything in your life into your physical reality with your thoughts and the emotion that you attach to that thought. Everything, this book was a thought first and a desire. And then I linked an emotion to it. Now it became reality. If I had my phone here, I'd hold it up. And Steve Jobs had a desire for a cell phone, a smartphone. Okay, it was a thought, it was a desire. He linked powerful emotion to it, and now everybody in the world has one in their hand. That's how this works. So this is very, very important to understand, because what you're doing right now is you're using thoughts that you're not even conscious of, okay, and they're going out into the world, and you're attaching emotions to them, and that's going out in the world, and you keep attracting the same destiny because you keep doing the same actions. If you're going to change and you're going to make 2023 your best year ever, here's a little secret. You got to change. You got to change your personality. And when you change your personality, you're going to create a different reality in your life. And that's what I want for you. So what you got to do is change who you are. You got to change your thoughts. You got to change your emotions. You got to be conscious and aware of your thoughts. You got to realize that thoughts are things. You know, Tesla said that if you want to understand the universe, you have to understand energy, vibration, and frequency. That's it. Okay? See, we live in this 3D world of the 5 senses, okay? But there's a whole nother world out here called the field of infinite possibilities, electromagnetism, okay? This is where the power is. This is where the magic is. And so that's the unseen world. There's laws in the seen world, and there's laws in the unseen world. And what we're going to talk about today is using those laws in the unseen world to create the life of your dreams. And it comes with the power of your thoughts and the power of your emotions. So you have to write that intention as if it already exists, because guess what? In the field of infinite possibilities, it already exists. You just need to be able to see it and feel it. Feeling is the key right here, okay? We're going to create a powerful intention. We're going to use our mind, but we're not going to live in our mind. We're going to live in our heart. That's our soul. That's our essence. That's our power. Most people live here. Here's what happens, okay? You're driving down the road. Song comes on. You think about a lousy relationship and how this person screwed you, okay? Guess what? Bad thought. What happens? Your mind releases chemicals because you have this bad thought. Now bad chemicals are being released. Now you have a bad feeling. So now I got a bad feeling. What do I want to do? I want to change this state. So how do I get out of this state of this bad feeling? Might go to a bar, promiscuity, gambling. Most people use bad habits to get a better feeling because they can't control the feeling they have. What I'm going to show you is how to control these and to get them in here and attach powerful emotions. What's the highest emotion? Love, gratitude. I mean, well, the beautiful thing about gratitude, and that's what I want to link gratitude to all your intentions, because what is gratitude? Gratitude is when you're grateful for receiving something. So we're going to ask for something in the universe, in the field of infinite possibilities, and then we're going to receive it. And we're going to already feel that gratitude as if we've already received it, because in one way we already have. And the more we can feel it, the faster it's going to come to us. So when I'm vibrating in a frequency of love or gratitude or compassion or serving others, okay, that's what I'm going to attract. Everything is energy, vibration, frequency. So I'm vibrating at that high chakra frequencies, love, power, intuition, God, creator. When I'm in that frequency, I'm just going to keep getting more of that. Blessed, blessed, blessed. But when I'm vibrating in my lower chakras, lust and guilt and pride and shame and all this other stuff, that's what I'm going to attract. So it's really important that you get this and you understand this. Okay, another thing, when you're writing this intention, positive language, okay? So for example, my subconscious mind, it doesn't understand the word no. Okay, there's no negativity in the field of infinite possibilities. So I'm not going to write my intention, I'm so happy that I no longer drink. Okay, I love the fact that I'm sober. You see the difference? So no negative words. Okay, because we got to get into the subconscious mind. We got to get through the conscious mind, subconscious mind, and into the body, and we're going to create coherence between left brain, right brain, heart, soul. Third thing in writing these intentions, you have to be emotionally powerful. Okay, I think you're getting that. I think I'm trying to drive that home because I think that's one of the most ingredients. And you have to be authentic. So for example, I'm 65 years old. I write an intention, I want to play quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers. That's never going to get through my conscious mind. Now, could I really, if I really got all this, could I get there? I don't know. But if that is my intention, then I'm going to drill it down and say, oh, maybe I can be the quarterback's coach. Maybe I can be the quarterback's friend. Maybe I can do media, whatever. Okay, because the truth of the matter is I'm 65 years old, I can't go play quarterback in the NFL. Not in this 3D world of the five senses. So next, spirit of gratitude I already touched on. What you truly desire, and we're going to get into that when we pick your intention. What you truly desire is important. Eliminate judgment, okay? Don't judge it. And don't fear that, oh man, I got to write this just right, or you get down the road and go, oh, and that's not real. You're co-creating. You are co-creating your life with the creator of everything, which I call God. So imagine that. So you're co-creating. So right now I'm creating a 16-day health retreat here in Medellin, Colombia. And we have a beautiful facility and we're creating something amazing. But it keeps evolving. I keep writing intentions, I keep seeing the vision, but it keeps changing because I'm co-creating it with God. And as I get more input and I get more input from the field of infinite possibilities, it becomes clearer and clearer and clearer, and it becomes closer and closer and closer to becoming real. It started here, I linked this to it, and now we're doing our first retreat in July, and it's going to be amazing. And the other thing is, as I was just saying, you continually upgrade as you evolve. And I'm going to tell you something that I did. In 1982, I 6 amazing intentions. They all came true like you can't believe. But guess what I did? I didn't create any more for a while, okay? And guess what? My life didn't function as well. I kind of got successful, and successful, you party. And then I had a very traumatic event in my life, terrible event, tons of grief and sadness. And so now, I wasn't partying anymore because I was devastated. And now what happens? We ponder, right? So now I said, okay, what do I got to do now? I got to get out of this funk. I got to get my life back. So I went back to this process. And now my life is hitting on all 8 cylinders. And that's what I want for you. So you got it? That's the intention creation formula. Now let's get going on one, okay? Okay, so in the book that we gave you, I hope you'll go to page 35, and here's the intention that I wrote to get my wife back and my life back. Now, there's something important about this. Now, let me read it first. My wife, Lisa, and I are happily married. Present tense, right? Every single day, our love for one another grows deeper and stronger. So imagine, okay, this woman hates my guts. I'm writing this intention, and I'm going to get to it in a minute, but then I record it, and I listen every morning, every night. So I have to listen. So there is work involved in this. This is not a get-rich-quick thing. You're going to have to show up and work, and it's 10, 15 minutes a day. That's all you got to do. But if you do that work, miracles will happen in your life. So imagine, okay, I write this intention. I feel such great peace and love, and I am so grateful for this peace and love. My wife loves and adores me, and I love and adore her. Our life and love are beautiful and inspire others. Our daughter, Michelle, thrives in this spirit of love. Both parents love her very much, and she returns this love unconditionally. I feel so amazingly blessed. All 3 of us are so happy. So imagine writing that, okay? at the mystery man's kitchen table, when the truth of the matter is, this woman wants nothing to do with me, doesn't like me one bit, and I'm writing in attention how happily married we are. So imagine the power of that, okay? And it's not easy, believe me. There were days I didn't want to listen, there were days I didn't listen, okay? But I listened long enough till when the miracle happened. So I want to read this intention because this is going to resonate with more people. Not everybody's trying to get a divorced wife back, okay? So I own my own business and I love it. I focus on taking care of my customers and employees. I love my customers and employees, and in return, they love me. You see, I'm attaching powerful emotions to these intentions, and this is getting into my body and making me feel what? Great. My business grows stronger every day, and I am so very grateful. Gratitude, you got it? My wife and daughter support me. Now I'm bringing the other intention. My wife and daughter support me in our business. I love that they can be there with me. It makes me feel so incredibly happy. People from all over the area hear about our business and how special it is because it has become the talk of the town. It gradually grows more and more successful. It is so great to be able to do what I love. It is a joy. Our family is so supported by our business and the love I receive from our employees and customers. Life is good. God is good. I am so grateful. The reason the business is so vague is when I'm writing it, I don't even know what kind of business I want, okay? It turns out within 4 months of writing that and listening to it, I own my own restaurant. I've owned my own business ever since. I've owned car dealerships. I went from restaurants to car dealerships to commercial development. So it all happens, right? It all flows. Now, that's a 40-year time period. But you see the power of writing these intentions as if they already exist and attaching powerful emotion to them. So listen, here's what I want you to do. Take one area of your life. Now I want you to dream big. Pull out a piece of paper, pull out your workbook, go crazy. So for example, you want a better job, okay? What job do you want? What is your background? I want to be the president of Google. I want to be the CEO of Apple. I want to be in the movie business. Whatever it is, I want you to dream and there's no limits, okay? Be limitless for a minute and write down everything that you can see yourself doing that you would love to do, that would feed your soul, that would just make you jump out of bed in the morning and get to work. Write all that down. Go ahead. Take 5-10 minutes. Go crazy. Write down. Take one area of your life. Write your dreams down on a piece of paper right now. Okay, great. Welcome back. All right, now take those things and I want you to prioritize them in order of what you feel you really give them a number, 1 through whatever. Okay. Number 1 is I want to be in the movies. Okay. I want to become an actor. Okay. If that's it, that's your number one out of all those things, then we're going to focus on that. We're going to write a powerful intention like that. So let's just role play, okay? I love the fact that I'm a working actor in Hollywood. I love the parts that are being offered to me, and I love my agent and how he guides me and steers me in the right direction. I am so grateful that this opportunity has come into my life, and I love that I'm able to work with amazing people. You get it? Okay, you're going to create this vision, and you're going to write it down, okay? And now we're going to get to the secret sauce. So here's where the magic happens. So imagine this. I've gone to the mystery man's house 6 weeks in a row now, 1 hour a week. So now what do I have? I have 6 intentions, and I'm $300 poorer, and I got one more session and another $50. Okay, so here we are, week 7. Okay, Mike, this is the day that we make everything happen. He comes into the kitchen, and he's holding this in 1982, folks. And some of you aren't even going to know what this is, but he's holding what's called a boom box. And that's what we used to play music on, okay? And inside, and then he has a white cassette tape. And he says, Mike, on this white cassette tape is theta brainwave music. I'm going to put it in the boom box, and I'm going to play it when we're ready to record. Okay, got it. Then he hands me a microphone attached to a tape recorder, and now he takes out a blank white cassette tape, and he puts it in the recorder. He says, now, here's a relaxation script that I've written for you, and you already have your 6 intentions. So when I hit record, I want you to read the relaxation script, and I want you to read your 6 intentions as I record them. And we do it. Okay, he starts playing the theta brainwave music. I read the relaxation script. I read the 6 intentions. He hits the eject button from the tape recorder. I give him the last $50. He gives me a blank cassette tape that I paid $350 for. And then he says this. He says, listen, I want you to listen to, every morning, right when you wake up, I want you to listen to this tape, okay? The relaxation script and the theta brainwave music is going to put you in a state where your subconscious mind is ready to receive this information. I'm going to put you in this state, where you can manifest the best, okay? And then you're going to read these intentions, and they're going to happen. They're going to come true. And then every night before you go to bed, I want you to do it again. Okay, there we go. And off I went. And I started listening. Believe me, it was not easy. This stuff is not easy, okay? But I listen every morning, every night. But let me tell you what I've learned since. Now, number one, the mystery man's name was Doug Fitzgerald. I didn't know this until I wrote the Creation Frequency book in 2018. I wanted to know who this guy was. What was his background? He was a recovering alcoholic in AA for like 20 years. But he started studying Silva mind control. Silva mind control is spreading all throughout the world, and that was established prior to 1982, I think in the 60s actually. And the guy at Mind Valley, he teaches that. I sense that a lot of the great teachers are teaching this work. So what's happening is, one, when I'm listening, what am I doing? One, I'm creating new neural pathways in my mind. Okay, so the mind is electrical, and it fires and wires. So these thoughts, these programs, we're all programmed from age 8 till, from birth to age 8, and we're living someone else's program, most of us. So we want to stop that. So what we're doing, I'm listening. I'm creating a new program in my mind, and I'm getting rid of old ones. I'm creating new good habits. You get it? The other thing is, we're made up of 50, 70 living, individual, conscious cells. What am I telling these cells? These cells that make up my body, my skin cells, my liver cells, my kidney cells, they hear everything I think and say. They feel everything I feel. And what am I telling them? Hey, get ready. Change is coming. We're going to create something beautiful in the world. So I'm creating new neural pathways. I'm telling my cells, hey, we're going to get ready. I'm reprogramming my subconscious mind, getting rid of the old programming. I'm putting in new programming that comes from my heart, things that I truly desire. And that's what's going on internally. That's what's going on in the matrix and the 3D. What's going on in the field of infinite possibilities? And this is where it's exciting. Okay? Tesla taught, if you want to understand the universe, it's energy, vibration, and frequency. But there's a power in sound, okay? The Bible says God spoke this universe into existence. He spoke it. Sound. What is sound? Energy vibrating at a certain frequency. Give you an example. Right now, you think I'm speaking words. No, I'm moving air, okay, past my vocal cords, okay, and a vibrational frequency is coming out. That's all. Sound frequency. It becomes digital, it becomes words in your mind. Once it goes through your eardrum and hits your mind is taking my moving air molecules, the sound, and creating words in your mind. Think about that for a second, okay? So you think I'm speaking words. No, I'm moving air molecules. Your mind is creating this. Everything is created in your mind, okay? And then when you get it in your body and you link emotions to it, it becomes into your physical reality. So when I'm speaking these words, I'm listening to this sound, those intentions, that vibration, that energy, that sound frequency is going out into the universe, into the field of infinite possibilities, where guess what? We're all attached to that field of infinite possibilities. So what happens? All of a sudden, the right teacher shows up, the right funding shows up, a better idea shows up, things start showing up, okay? We also have a thing in our mind called the RAS, reticular activating system, okay? So what's happening is, let me explain that to you. Let's say you wake up tomorrow and you go, you say to your spouse, honey, I think we should get a new car. I'm thinking about the Toyota 4Runner. What do you think? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen that day. In the next few days, you're going to see Toyota 4Runners everywhere because you've told your reactivating system to look for Toyota 4Runners, okay? And now they're going to appear everywhere. This is the way it works. So you're also doing this in the 3D, but we're sending this stuff into the field of infinite possibilities. And here's the exciting part. All of a sudden, the right people start showing up. Things happen, and it's not as difficult as trying to force your will into this. Now you're working with the co-creator, the creator of everything, God, and you're working with all the people. We're all connected. So that energy, that sound, that vibration goes out there, and it's powerful. And you're becoming a better person. Remember I told you, if you want to change your personality, you have to change your personality. Well, every time you listen, you're changing your personality. You're becoming richer, deeper person, and you're vibrating at a higher frequency. So if you do this, I promise you, if you stick with it, and it will work. It's magic. It really is. And that's what I want for you. Okay, in closing, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got value out of this. I'm sure they want me to say something about buying my book. Okay, it's like $10. And the course, online course, creationfrequency.com. You can buy, I could go really deep into this. It's like a 7-hour online course if you want to really go deep. But believe me, to make a great 2023, I've given you everything you need right here. So that's up to you. I just want to say, higher frequency that you vibrate, which is love and gratitude, okay, the higher chakras. The more I live from this space, and believe me, I can be as carnal as anybody, okay? I love all the flesh and the carnal in this 3D existence, okay? Not, nobody's probably had as much fun as I have in their lifetime. But what serves me, what feeds my soul, what makes me a better person, and more importantly, the world is very uncertain times. People are starting to go, wait, what's going on in this world? So I think it's very important for 2023, we get super fit physically, super healthy physically. We try to get off all the medications that we're on. We get super healthy mentally. I meet so many people full of anxiety and depression and sadness. Screw that. We need to break free from this, okay? So we got to get mental health, physical health, emotional health. You know, almost every illness is linked to some sort of emotional wound that never got healed. And so we got to get in there and clean all that up. And we're going to give you more messages along this down the road because this is powerful work that we're doing. But once you clean up your body physically and mentally and emotionally, and you're vibrating at such a strong energy, you have such a spiritual awakening that, man, it's magical what happens. And you live in a different frequency, one of love and gratitude and forgiveness and peace and joy and compassion. And that's what I want for you for 2023. So go out there, live with passion, and make it the best day you can. God bless you.